This woman might be the luckiest or unluckiest person in history. So her name is Violet Jessop, and she, back in the 1900s, was a stewardess, which if you don't know is basically like a flight attendant, but on a ship. In 1911, Violet was working on RMS Olympic, a British ship that just so happened to collide with the HMS Hawke, a British warship specifically designed to sink other ships by hitting them. Olympic was perfectly fine, even though it sustained damage that would sink almost every other ship. Violet was completely unharmed. Not being one to back down, Violet, a year later, transferred to Olympic's sister ship, the RMS Titanic. I'm not going to go into detail here, we all know what happened. Titanic hit an iceberg, it sank. Violet, again, survived, fully unharmed, with absolutely nothing happening to her. In the process, she actually saved a stranger's baby by breastfeeding them while she was in the lifeboat. All this still apparently was not enough for Violet, who 4 years later decided to become a nurse and work aboard the HMHS Britannic, a hospital ship and the third sister of the Olympic class. During World War I, as Britannic was sailing through the Isles of Greece, it struck a sea mine. As Britannic sank, Violet was lucky enough to get into a lifeboat, but her lifeboat was actually sucked into the propeller of the ship as it sank. The lifeboat was sucked in, destroyed, with most people dying who were on board the lifeboat. She managed to jump out a couple seconds before and struck her head on the bottom of the ship, fracturing her skull and knocking her unconscious. Miraculously, she still somehow survived. So, just to recap, Violet has now survived the RMS Olympic, the RMS Titanic, and the HMHS Britannic. After all this, she finally decided to call it quits and go look for another job. But all this begs the question, is she really the luckiest or the unluckiest woman in history?